ít trong cái tin trang nhớ tập chế là lử luôn trong hay lử luôn sinh là nó cũng giờ Yeng Fang trong sai mấy số cái là chắc ăn được sĩ công cho cụ mà nó bị Hmong live nó Wednesday mà Wednesday nó tập bị cho khu ở làng lộn chụp bị cái mình anh bù hú bị like commercial cái bị cho tay nó bị lúc. Hi, Cervantes, welcome to the show. First
Oh,
of
hi,
all,
thanks.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us a little introduction about, let's say, your background, where you grew up, what your education.
Okay. Well, I grew up in the Philippines. I came to this country when I was very young, like 16 years old. And after graduating from college from the University of the Pacific, I taught school for a while. And then after that, I joined the U.S. Army during the Vietnam the period. And after that, I did not continue with my teaching school, so I started selling life insurance and also car insurance at the time. So I'm married. I have 4 children. They're all grown up. I have almost 4 grandchildren. One is on the way. So
Okay.
I have 3 grandchildren right now. 2 girls and 1 boy, and then pretty soon I'm going to have 1 boy. But I've been in the business for as long as I can remember. So my passion really is to help people, protect their family if something ever happens to them, because that's the critical area, that people need to have some sort of protection, because most of us are strangers to this country. I'm new to this country. I'm Asian, so everybody knew, how it is to live, here, because I wasn't born here and I was raised in a different country.
When you sell life insurance right now, how many different types of life insurance are there? Could you give us quick, sort of like a rundown and summary of them?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, there are many, many types of life insurance. The number one, the oldest type of insurance actually is a whole life insurance. Whole life insurance is a policy issued by companies that are A-rated carriers, means that the company is very good. They're rated like A, B, C, and D. A is the best, B is the second best, C is fair, and D is poor. Now, the whole life insurance is the best because it doesn't expire. In other words, it's guaranteed to last forever. Once the policy is issued, the price never goes down, or the monthly payment doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. And you also have cash value into the policy, which means that on the 3rd or the 4th year, you'll be able to take some money out if you wanted to.
Cái mua life insurance, the car insurance, cái có cái cú trong lại có cái bối ít gì mua, the whole life nữa, the cho mình nhớ là chỉ mình bảo the whole life nữa, the ít car insurance, the có yếu nữa, the bối mua opit lưu insurance, lưu tổ sang là cho company cái mua cho có, bối mua cho cái mua tàu, bối mua cho ít khó khăn này hết, tại giờ dùng là chỉ dùng là A, B, C hết đi, A thì cứ dùng trong lại, vì tại giờ bối mua tung cái là, bối mua tàu có policy nhàn đầu rồi cho có thể chơi rồi.
Term insurance means it only lasts like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 30 years. But there are some policies now that can go up to 100 or 121 years old. Now, term insurance means it has a certain limit. That's what it means. But companies are coming out with a different policy. Now, term insurance is good if you don't have enough money and you want to pay less insurance, okay? Because some people cannot afford, to pay a lot of insurance. So most people, younger people, go for the term insurance.
Would the whole life insurance be like a policy in a whole life be more costly than a term?
Yes, the whole life is more costly because it's guaranteed to last forever.
Right.
The term insurance is a lot less, but it covers a certain period. For example, if a person buys a house for 30 years, he can get a term insurance for 30 years. Because if something happens to him, the house is paid off.
Okay.
After 30 years, then he doesn't need insurance anymore because his house is paid off. And it protects the family when they're still young. Because when the kids are grown up, then they have their own family, they don't really need that much insurance. But it all depends, you know. For older people, just go for the whole life because they couldn't get term anymore. It's too
expensive. Term nó mà ni trong việc tại cái yếu lúc trẻ cái mua có mortgage có thể bây giờ xong nó để có mua yếu có term cái bây giờ xong thì thấy từ cái họ lựa thế nhá trẻ nó mà nó để lúc chỉ cho mua tên mình cho tụi này họ nó để có lúc trẻ nó yên thì thấy tao giờ tụi này họ chỉ nhỏ này但是nên là nó để có họ term policy họ yếu lúc bang thể tàu có lúc trẻ cái mong bây giờ xong họ the term cũng giờ ít khó偏gì ha你只要了 whole life 你个住几着但是嘛你偏gì thì tôi nên cũng thể tàu rõ thì giờ có chỉ có ý dạng là mong ít gì rồi thì có有 term là cũng giờ ý住 policy cái
is called universal life insurance.
Okay.
It is just like a whole life policy. The only thing is there's no guarantee that it will last forever.
Okay.
Because what happened is the company invests the money in the market. When they get paid more on the interest on the account, then basically it will last forever. But we don't know how the market goes. Sometimes the market goes down, and then they don't have enough interest to carry it. And then when the market goes up, or they have enough interest to carry it, then it basically will last forever. Now, universal life is a good policy also.
So with the the whole economy in the past couple of years and being so going downward, has that affected any of the universal life policies?
Yes, because of the return on the money is a little bit less.
Okay.
However, it is still good a policy because most of these companies, they have enough guarantee that would last them like 15 or 20 years or so.
Oh, okay.
So we're looking at in the future.
Okay.
Okay. So it is good. I mean, I don't say anything, but it's a little bit less than the whole life insurance. So if a person doesn't really have that much money to work with, they can have that policy.
And the universal life insurance can grow, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it can grow over time.
It can grow over time. Sometimes might even go over the face amount.
Okay.
So let's say you have a $50,000 life policy, it might even be $55,000 or $60,000 down the road.
Okay. So
but
when the person
guarantee.
passes away, then you actually get more back.
Yes, basically how that works. Or you could surrender the policy and get the money out.
I see. Okay.
Now the other thing with the life insurance, most of this life insurance now, they have accelerated rider, which means that if a person, the doctor said, well, you only have 12 months to live, and then we give the money before he dies.
Oh.
So he could take the money and go to Hawaii, or he can go to Laos and have a good time, whatever he wants to do with it. Okay. So that is one of the benefits, the accelerated rider, which is a good thing.
Okay, cho nên chỉ là chế mấy số cái là sai nó thì Cervantes cũng bắt chước ít khó life insurance gì ha, who universal life nè, universal life nó là ít khó policy là ít khó life insurance cái mấy yếu tố để này giờ mấy thể ý rằng gọi là giờ cái ta ít liền nó cái chủ thể trao trao, tất nhiên mà cái thể ít bộ nó để bố cho cái chỗ nhà họ bố cho mong invest là chắc chắn muốn chơi cho lúc market. Cứ mình nó chưa ta stock market đó họ để bố cho một invest họ cho có mấy chỗ nhà nên đâu cho mình gì để họ policy nó mà thầu tăng nó để cho mình chuyện đâu cho họ tất nhiên mà nó mà chỉ một trên giờ lấy bố hợp chỉ một guarantee tại nhiều nhóm là họ giờ cho market landlord không lại thế nó là chỉ giống nó để cho nó chuyện bông tàu ha để nó giờ ít họ policy cái nó như một bệnh sinh dễ ha tất nhiên mà nó chỉ guarantee mono bé thằng chủ life insurance หรือวันที่เป็นมันจะอีตัวชื่อตัวก็ชื่อเส้นมีรูทางอีอย่างหลังหลวนสิฮะแต่กูว่าฮะจะใช้แต่ไม่โชว์กลายอยู่นอกกันย้อนจงเป็นลูกศิษย์หายตังแต่เป็นมันสิ้นจิตแล้วนะ